So good day everyone. Today I am going to explain to you about quality assurance. So airline generated documentation refers to the various documents and records that airlines produce and maintain as part of their operations. These documents are created and managed by airlines to ensure compliance with regulatory requirements, safety standards, and internal policies. So good day everyone. I am Mark Angelo Armontojo together with my partner Mr. Kyron Lay Villanueva and with my group mates. We are going to explain to you our topic, which is quality assurance. Next slide. So the QA or QAM could be a special manual for QA auditors only. It can be part of the inspection manual or it could be a separate chapter in the TPPM as desired. The QAM defines the duties and responsibilities of the QA organization. So the first slide explains how important this document, which according to the slide, defines the duties and responsibilities together with the fact that this can be part of the inspection manual. Quality assurance or QA in aviation is very important in order to build customer trust and satisfaction. It ensures the products or services are up to the standard before delivering to the customer. So, Mr. Villanueva, according to the slide, how can you explain to our listeners about this one?
Good day, everyone. Again, I am Karen Levy Villanueva, and this slide explains the marketing style of the airline, stating the fact that it builds customer trust and satisfaction. It is important to maintain the safety and quality of it.
So, thank you, Mr. Villanueva. So, next slide, please. So aviation quality assurance is a system for monitoring aviation equipment, programs, and procedures to ensure that the ICAO and state civil aviation regulatory quality standards are being met. This means that the aviation industry is crucial when it comes to safety and quality of the product. Also because the QA or QAM may be a separate chapter in the TPPM, a special handbook intended only for QA auditors, a section of the inspection manual or all three. The QA organization's tasks and obligations are specified in the QAM.
The QA system also provides a system of inspection to ensure that all maintenance on aircraft is properly performed according to the manufacturer's instructions. The reason for this is because the quality assurance ensures compliance with regulations, maintains safety, improves efficiency, and enhances customer satisfaction.
And to explain further about what Mr. Villanueva said, um, this ensures compliance with regulations. So that means that the aviation industry is heavily regulated and a quality assurance manual helps ensure that all operations and activities comply with the regulations set by governing bodies, such as the Federal Aviation Administration or FAA and the International Civil Aviation Organization or the ICAO. So the second one is to maintain safety. So safety is a top priority in aviation, and the quality assurance manual provides guidelines for ensuring that all equipment and services meet the highest safety standards. This helps prevent accidents and incidents that could endanger passengers, crew, and ground personnel. The third one is to improve efficiency. By establishing clear procedures and standards, a quality assurance manual can help improve the efficiency of operations. This can lead to cost savings and better use of resources. And the last one is to enhance customer satisfaction. So passengers expect a high level of safety and quality when flying, and a quality assurance manual helps ensure that airlines and other aviation companies meet these expectations. This can lead to increased customer satisfaction and loyalty. Now let us proceed to the technical records. Technical records contain information such as airworthiness directives or customer service notices from vendors, manufacturers, and regulatory agencies. Technical records can trigger maintenance events and affect work planning forecasts. In short, technical data can influence work planning forecasts and set of maintenance events. Next slide. Timely and consistent management and maintenance of records are very important for smooth operation, lease, and transaction of an aircraft. Updated logbook of records also ensures legal safety and security. The need for record keeping arises as soon as any change is made in this aircraft. This is important for the operator of the aircraft because it records airworthiness directives and any important information needed to comply. Technical records in aviation are essential for the safety and reliability of aircraft operations. These records contain detailed information about the maintenance, repair, and modification history of an aircraft, its components, and systems. The records also include information on the aircraft's maintenance schedule, which is critical for ensuring that the aircraft is serviced and inspected regularly to prevent potential safety hazards.
The example of this document is the journey logs, maintenance log, technical logs, and weight and balance report. And this is an example of a weight and balance report. Continuous records in aviation refer to the collection, maintenance, and management of various records related to the aircraft operations, maintenance, and safety. These records are maintained in a continuous manner with updates being made regularly to ensure that they remain accurate and up to date. So, by the name itself, these records must be continuous, stating the fact that the information stated must be up to date. The purpose of continuous records in aviation is to ensure that all relevant information about an aircraft is recorded and available when needed. This includes information such as maintenance logs, pilot logs, flight plans, weather reports, and other data that may be important for safety and operational purposes. Pilot logs is the best example of continuous records because it records the operation of it continuously.
Yes, it is, stating the fact that pilot logs is a record of a pilot's flying hours. It contains every flight a pilot has flown, including flight time, number of landings, and types of instrument approaches made. Pilots also log simulator time as it counts towards training. So now let's proceed to routine records. So routine records are documents and data generated during the normal operations of an aircraft to track and monitor its performance and ensure safety and efficiency. So this might sound redundant, but this is true, especially in a strict operation. Tracking and monitoring the performance of the aircraft will truly ensure and determine the safety and efficiency of it. So example is the flight plans and flight logs. For example, record information about the flight, including the route, altitude, airspeed, and fuel consumption. And these are the examples of flight plans and flight logs.
Required by the aviation regulatory authorities to ensure the aircraft is maintained and operated safely and in compliance with regulations. These records provide a comprehensive history of the aircraft's maintenance and operation, which can be used to identify potential safety issues and take corrective action. Speaking of safety issues, operators such as airlines must comply with the document to avoid incidents.
So the last crucial records under the technical records are the permanent records. So what is permanent records? Permanent records in aviation include documents such as the aircraft certificate of registration, airworthiness certificate, maintenance records, and pilot logs. These records serve as a permanent record of the history and status of an aircraft, and are important for ensuring safety and compliance with regulations. So these records must be retained by the aircraft owner during the time he operates the aircraft. They are transferred with the aircraft at the time of sale. Maintenance records in particular are important for the life of the aircraft and are considered permanent records. They document all maintenance performed on the aircraft, including inspections, repairs, and overhauls. These records must be kept up to date and retained for the life of the aircraft, as they provide a complete history of the aircraft's maintenance and can help identify potential safety issues. Overall, permanent records innovation are an essential aspect of ensuring safety and compliance with regulations, as well as maintaining the value and integrity of aircraft over their lifespan. So next slide, please. So typically, these are documents relating to total time in service, the current status of life-limited parts, time since last overhaul, current inspection status, and the current status of applicable AD notes and major alterations.
So, when it comes to writing down the history of the aircraft, an aircraft logbook is a good thing to have when recording it. Aircraft logbooks are primary and supplemental records used to determine the condition and the airworthiness of the aircraft. Certification dates, repair history, date of inspections, and time on the airframe, engines, propellers, APU, and related parts and appliances. Aircraft flight logs are tools and record-keeping systems used by aircraft owners and operators to track an aircraft's recent flight history. They provide supplementary flight information that is accurate and up-to-date.
So basically, you are saying that the aircraft logbook is just like a diary of the aircraft until the aircraft will not operate anymore.
Yes, it is.
And this is an example of an aircraft logbook.
Yes, this one of the content of it.
Okay. So to have a recap about our topic, we discussed about the quality assurance of the aircraft. We talk about the technical records, which are the continuous, routine, repetitive, and permanent records. When it comes to writing down the history of the aircraft, an aircraft logbook is a good thing to have when recording it. Speaking of safety issues, operators such as airlines must comply with this document to avoid incidents. Lastly, the reason for this is because the quality assurance ensures compliance with regulations, maintains safety, improves efficiency, and enhances customer satisfaction. Once again, I am Mark Angelo Armontojo.
And I'm Karen Villanueva, together with our groupmates. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, everyone.